majority of his life looking for opportunities to help others.
An emotional goodbye today in Point Loma for the man some say was the best running back who ever played. The late Chuck Muncie came to San Diego to play for the Chargers in 1980, and over the next 5 years, he became one of the most beloved players to ever wear the blue and gold.
10 News reporter John Carroll is live in Point Loma with some of the special memories of Muncie from those who knew him best. John?
Preston Chuck Muncie died earlier this month suddenly of a heart attack. He was just 60 years old. But today's ceremony here at the Rock Church wasn't about his death. It was about his life and the lives of others that he touched.
My dad was a wonderful man with a huge heart. He spent the majority of his life looking for opportunities to help others.
Chuck Muncie's daughter Danielle was one of a number of people to speak movingly of the football great. She said how proud she was to be his daughter.
You weren't Chuck Muncie to me. You weren't the famous NFL running back. You were Dad. I will always cherish the time we had together.
But to so many others here, Chuck Muncie was that star running back. After playing for the New Orleans Saints for 4 years, he was traded to San Diego. That was in 1980. The next year, he would run for 1,144 yards on 256 carries, scoring what was then an NFL record 19 touchdowns. But as brilliant as Muncie was on the gridiron, he was also deeply loved.
He was probably the pound for pound the best running back that ever played.
Willie Buchanan was a teammate of Muncie's when he played for the Saints.
He would better his teammates. I mean, just because he'd walk into a room and the room would light up because of his presence.
Muncie's death was sudden and unexpected. I asked Rock Church pastor Miles McPherson how his family was holding up.
Death is hard. You know, it doesn't get easy. So under the circumstances, they're doing pretty good.
Given that, Danielle Ward remained remarkably composed as she spoke of the father she loved so much.
And now we get to teach our children what it means to be a Muncie and to carry on your legacy of genuinely caring for others. I'll love you forever, Dad. Rest in peace.
Now, Chuck Muncie's career was cut short by cocaine use, but he got off the drug, turned his life around, and formed a foundation that helps mentor children. One of his many teammates that was here today was longtime, San Diego broadcaster Hank Bauer. We'll hear some of his very touching, emotional memories of Muncie. That's when we see you live at 6 tonight. Live in Point Loma, John Carroll, 10 News.
All right, John, look forward to that. Today, hundreds of protesters in San Diego joined hundreds of thousands around the world in a march against genetic
Number 2.
2.